Hey folks, it's about mid-morning. I've been out running around doing a few things. I've got more projects to do today. Hopefully get another horse trim today. I do have my buddy Mike coming out. He's going to be learning to work with his horse a little bit. I'm going to start him out probably with that mare because she's a little bit more predictable. Just see how he is around a horse. It's not too windy, so I figured I'd take and do this outside. HISEA Suspenders. I've been wearing these, and the other day on Sunday I actually painted the front of the workshop over there, and I didn't wear my suspenders, and I just wore a belt, and man, I was missing these suspenders. So I'm really liking the HISEA Suspenders. I've been using them a whole lot, and they sent me another product. They actually sent two of these, one for me and one for Miss Polly, and it is a buckleless belt. The link will be in the description below. So far I really am liking their everything's blown away. I'm really liking their products. So how this works, I guess it's stretchy. This might be more of a dress type belt, but we'll see. Show you how it works here, even though I have my suspenders on. Fair wear it today and try them out. I have to let it out, I guess, here. A little bit too long, a little bit too short, I mean. These suspenders has really showed me what I've been missing. So I just adjusted this belt out, and get it threaded through my belt loops here. I ran across some interesting facts. Belt loops weren't put on any jeans until the 1920s. Belts were worn on outside of the pants. People wore suspenders. Most pants had some type of button or some type of way to attach a suspender, and they've been around since the 1700s. They called them galluses. So that's what they were called even up until the early 1900s was galluses. And the belt loops came in, I think it was about 1922. So how these work. So how these work is, it's got a little snap. You just hook it in the belt loop on each side here, and the adjustment's pretty easy. Once you get it set, it'll be a lot easier, but you just pull it forward and boom, there you go. So I don't know if you've ever seen these before or not. Nope, not sure I'm getting this really good or not. They also come with this ring where you can put it in the middle. Be good if you were doing like dress pants, maybe going to an event or a church or something like that. You could just take and put a snap in each side of these. Feels pretty good. I like it. I'm gonna wear it today, try it out. Miss Polly's gonna try hers out one day. she is off selling. She's setting up her jewelry today, so I like it. It's not cumbersome, and I know a lot of guys say, well, belt don't bother me. I guess what you get used to, but for me, the suspenders with no belt has really been a liberating experience, to say the least. I'm gonna get on with some other projects I got going on today, work a few horses, and we'll see how this belt does. So it's getting real windy outside, so I jumped in here real quick. One of the things I like to do when I'm training a horse is after they've eat, I usually go back to the house after feeding. By the time I've been up for hours, but after I feed, I'll go back to the house, grab me something to eat, and then I'll let that horse eat its breakfast. Then I'll get it out and I'll saddle it up, and I'll do work with it throughout the day. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna go grab that mare and bring her out, maybe work her a little bit, and I'm gonna saddle her up and have her here available. And throughout the day, I can go back to her, I can ride her a little bit. It really helps a horse to be saddled up during the day and just learn to be a horse. Alrighty, I'm gonna put some hobbles on her, and then we'll clean her up. Let her know she's hobbled. She's figured it out, I think. I really believe those hobbles are really helping this mare learn to just be quiet and calm down. She's not moving around when I saddle her. So just every day using them, hobbling her, saddling her, I think it's helping her get over some of her anxiety. Alrighty folks, so my project here today is I'm gonna be moving this little tool shed. Doesn't look much like a tool shed. I know y'all have seen this thing before. It was last fall, I think I started working on it. But I'm gonna move it over here. I'm gonna trim up this tree, trim back some of this dead, and I'm gonna put it right here. I've got some blocks right there that I'm going to put up under it, get it up off the ground so it doesn't ruin the bottom of it anymore. Pretty sure it's probably starting to rot. I'm gonna get it up, get it leveled up, and then I'm gonna attempt to get it sheeted today and hopefully get a door on it. My buddy Mike is coming, so I'll have to take a break, work with him, the horses, and then get back. And then this evening, we've got to run and go get water. So I've got to get as much done here as I can, but it's been sitting there too long. The tools are just exposed, and it needs to be moved from there. I want to clean up the area around the sheep pens, and right here is a good place to access it because we are going to be redoing some things, put in a cross fence and that sort of thing, so I don't want to have to drive around that way anymore. We're just going to be driving around this way, so I want to have good access to the tools. So I'm gonna get started. I really am loving these Ryobi 40-volt tools. The chainsaw has been awesome. That tree over here, we trimmed it all up with this. The 40-volt batteries run really good, and we can recharge them on solar. So anybody out there that's off-grid looking for a good trim saw, project saw, the 40-volt Ryobi, they're not a sponsor, but I really like them. Just like I used the auger the other day. There's no gas, there's nothing to take and have to prep before you get started. You just pull the trigger and you're ready to go. So I'm thinking it's going to sit right here. I may turn it a little bit. My hopes is that these trees kind of block the wind from battering it. Makes it a little easier to level up. You got kind of a clear spot. So anytime that you're trying to build something new on a undeveloped, raw piece of land, particularly if you have a lot of trees and brush like we do, you have to do a cleanup before you can actually get to the job. And the more I stand here, the more I think I want it kind of facing this way. That's southwest, so I want that door kind of facing this way. So I think I'll set it in here like this, and I think that's going to work out real nice. I don't like to just do things, the norm. I could put it parallel with the road. Now, I want kind of a place here, and later I may put a little porch on it so that I can do some things underneath the roof if it were raining, or I need to get out of the sun to kind of work on a shovel or a rake or something like that, where I can put handles in them. So I think this right here will be a good area. I'll back it in here. I think it's gonna work out good. So now I got to go move it, and I could pull it over here with the truck, but seeing how I have horsepower, I'm gonna take and try to get it pulled over here with a horse. So what I did right here was I just put a strap on here with a big washer. I had to kind of stage it up with a small nut, a small washer, but that's where we're going to attach to. That old mare drove pretty good the other day, so we're going to try it out with just the saddle. I'm not going to put a harness on her. Got a saddle on her. I'll just hook it up to the saddle horn, and it's not that heavy. I think it's going to be okay. First thing I'm going to do is just kind of drive her back and forth here around the area she's going to be moving in. I don't want her nervous about the area. So I'm just gonna, she's kind of nervous anyway, so. I want her kind of quiet about the area. Whoa. Whoa now. Whoa. 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 This is one of her issues right here. She don't like to stand still, anxious, so we'll just. Oh. Oh. I'm not going to tie this on hard and fast. And I'm going to be pretty close up here. I want to see her reaction. Girl. Think about that, huh? Huh? That's why you don't tie on hard and fast with something like that. Particularly first time. First time she probably pulled anything in her life. I had her out here, so I used her. I could have went and got spurs. I could have went and got another horse, but she got the job done for me. Easy, girl. It's okay. It's all right. Hooked her up to her right here. Didn't work. Got up there and I changed. I kind of helped her out a few times, and she just didn't have the willpower to. So I kind of changed gears. I just wrapped her around the horn and led her.
She was more willing to follow me than she was being drove. And she got excited there, stopped one time. Then we went again, and she pulled, she got a little bit spooked. So that's why I was able to undally and just let her get away from it. She's not going to be pulling a cart, but that kind of stuff is really good if you ever need to rope a cow, drag a cow, something like that. Just something to expose her to. And she turned right around. She looked at what it was, which is what I took and have been working on her with, trying to expose her to stuff. So she's doing real good. Step up. I'm just going to ride her back by it, drive her back by to me. Just let her see it again. Oh, we're going to go right through there. Go. Girl. Ooh, back. Very good, baby. Good baby. Good girl. Wasn't that bad of an experience. Got the shed up there where I needed it. I like that. I'm gonna go get me something cold to drink and come back after lunch, level this thing up, see what we can't get done. Okay, I got it all leveled up. I had to shim it up in the back, and I had to put another block under this side, but it's up off the ground sufficient enough, I think. So first thing I'm gonna do is cut off some of these taller 2x4s, maybe cut some of these limbs out of my way, and see if we can't get a roof on this thing. Got the lathing on there, and that kind of stiffened it up. It's still kind of rickety. I'm gonna have to put a header in right here and put some bracing on it, some lateral bracing, but pretty nice. Went over in the junk pile, found these boards, and they were just long enough to do what I needed to do. So it worked out pretty good. Next step is metal. Michael texted me and said he's on his way in, so I probably won't get into the metal just right now. Probably wait till after he leaves, and I don't know how much time we're gonna have because we got to go get water. We may just go in after dark and get water. Sometimes we have to do that, but at least I'm making progress. Alrighty, folks, I got the roof on it. I didn't get to the sides. Me and Mike worked 2 horses about 3 hours I was giving him lessons on groundwork and that sort of thing. But got the roof on it. Next time I get a chance, I'll put sides on it. Get over here out of the wind. I get done what I can get done now. I've got to unload all these tools off this truck. Got to hook up to the water trailer. Miss Polly made it back. She's over there unloading tables. I've got to get all this stuff wrapped up so we can go get some water. Remember, if you don't know which way to go in this old world, commit your ways unto the Lord. Trust also in Him, and He'll bring it to pass. We'll see you later.